You make it? Did you make it yourself?
No, I buy it on eBay.
Can you describe the new rave fashion scene?
Sorry?
The new rave fashion scene.
The new rave fashion scene? I think it's really big right now. All the neon, you can see the neon stripe right here. And it's like being bright and out there and colorful. I think it's all the rage right now, but we'll see where that goes.
It's really young, it's really happy, colors. And I think that's great. I think it's a movement and everybody follows. And
would you say there's some 80s inspiration in the new rave fashion?
kind of, with a little wristband here and leggings. Yeah, of course. They're really simple, but still fashion.
Why do you think Montreal is a little more fashion forward?
Well, you know, I mean, so much stuff happens in Montreal right now. You mean, you can't like go wrong going to Montreal to go for fashion. I once heard we were the second like best city in fashion after New York. So basically it's like what you need else.
It's a place where there's many different styles, many different people, many different perspectives. So I think comparing to other Canadian cities, there's a greater mix of styles, definitely.
It's more European than most other Canadian cities. And I mean, I'm from Toronto, and it's a little bit different over there, whereas here I think people are more, not necessarily classy, but just more up with fashion and more, you know, fashion forward in general.
I love the Spose hat. You gotta tell me, is there a story behind it?
Sorry?
Is there a story behind your hat?
Well, I've just been a fan of the Expos since I was like 3 or 4. My grandfather and I used to listen to the Expos on the radio, and I just played baseball all my life, so basically like I only rock Expos caps.
How did you put your outfit together?
It's actually stuff I've been like hiding in my closet for years, and I just put it all together by mistake, I guess. It was really by chance.
And you?
Malibu Barbie.
Why do you think Montreal is more fashion forward than other cities?
I guess it's because of the mix of cultures that's not anywhere else in North America. I mean, we have Europe here and we have America. We have the best of both, French and English.
All right, we're here from Al from Mastercraft, who just played an unbelievable set. I thought it was incredible. You didn't think it was good?
Well, no, I thought that we played really well, but sometimes with these bigger venues, it's hard to tell. And I mean, like, there's a big difference between like a large venue like this and a large festival, because at a festival, everybody's like, it's a totally different feeling, right? Because sometimes I would look up and they had that balcony with seating, and then I'd see people sitting down and I'd get all like bummed out. I'd be like, oh no, what are we doing wrong? Oh no, wait, more filter swoops, more delay. Wait, we got to get them excited up there. But yeah, it was good. We played really good. And like when the crowd did go off, like they went off pretty big. So that's something for sure. We haven't been to Montreal in a long time, so.
But has Montreal been kind to you when you've been here?
Yeah, Montreal's always been awesome. You know, like we're from Toronto, and there's this like rivalry between Toronto and Montreal, and I'll always side with Toronto just because that's where I'm from. But Montreal is really awesome for parties. It's a real party town.
What's your favorite thing about Canada?
Thing about Canada? I really like Steam Whistle beer, and I also really like Pilsner Urquell beer from the Czech Republic. And I don't know how long ago, a few years ago, the brewmaster at Steam Whistle was retired or something, and the new brewmaster at Steam Whistle is the old brewmaster from Pilsner Urquell. So now we've got like a really great microbrewed hometown Pilsner, real traditional, really Eastern European. That's one thing. I mean, there's a lot of things that's great about Canada, but there's also a lot of things that aren't so great about Canada. just, you know, just as a world traveler. Like taxes, for example. Like, come on, guys. You're hitting us too hard with taxes. You're driving all the talent away.
If I was Prime Minister, you vote for me, no more driving cabs, no more doctors driving cabs, no more engineers driving cabs, no more engineers working in a fast food restaurant. None of that shit. It's over. Y'all can do what you're trained to do better than the schools here.
And what upcoming releases do you have?
Well, we're working on our new record right now. The first single is done, and we're doing a pre-release with iTunes digitally. It's a single and a B-side that are both going to be on the new record. That should be out in about a week. And it's actually two of the tracks that we played upstairs tonight.
Tell me about your partnership with Jesse.
Well, we're two drunken idiots that get together and DJ and make tracks sometimes and travel around the world, getting into trouble. I mean, me and Jesse we both really have really different tastes in music, but we both know what's good. If I show Jesse something that he doesn't necessarily like, there's no way he can argue with me that it's not good. Like, and vice versa. Like, he'll show me something that I would never listen to at home for pleasure, but I cannot argue that it's not good. So that's, I think, one of our strengths, because we come from, I mean, we do have some overlap in our background, but in terms of what we like, we like very different things, and when we come together, we kind of bring those elements and complement each other.
And for someone who's never seen your show, how does it work logistically behind the decks?
I get one turntable and he gets the other one, and then
You fight over the mixer?
no, we don't fight. We're just because the whole time when we're DJing, we're just like, we got to make this good. We got to make this so good. Oh man, and like I mean, there's no ego at that point. It's just like, you know, if he's doing something that's awesome, I'm like, yeah, that's great, perfect. Like, you know, I'm not going to try to get in there.
Can you break down New Rave for me?
It's like a wordplay between new wave, but now it's new rave because they do a lot of remake of old rave tracks.
You had to change the needle during your set tonight. What was that like?
I see a lot of people who do that and they get really stressed out and then they bitch and complain for the rest of the night. Get over it, man. Just switch the needle.
Can you break down New Rave for me?
A new rave is a term. I think it's Klaxon who started that term from an interview with NME magazine. Basically, it's like a wordplay between new wave, but now it's new rave because they do a lot of remake of old rave tracks, and the music from new rave is more like indie rock merged with electro, and they put some indie rock to the dance floor. It's basically the new rave. Then there's a lot of of clothing going with that, the comeback of the glow stick.